Hi YouTube, and welcome to my explorations.
Hello, and welcome to my explorations. Today, I'm going to be doing another product review. There's a few more products that I have gotten from GearBest.com. They are an online company that actually carries a whole bunch of value-priced electronics, gadgets, toys, clothing, shoes, a whole wide variety of household items. So they have actually quite a few good little things on there. Even for those who are looking for doing tasks or crafts. So I do recommend that you go there and to take a look. The review I'm doing on right now is actually for a camera. We were in the need of looking for another camera, and one of the things that I had liked with the previous camera was that it had a flip screen. That one, so you could see it from the one end, and then you could kind of flip it so you can do the selfies. So I actually found one on GearBest that I'm actually trying out, and it is a double screen waterproof camera. I do kind of go for the waterproof, right, because I do like to take things on vacation with me. So this one here, it's a camera with a video. Got the double screen, waterproof stabilization. It can do up to 24 megapixels, as well as up to the full HD 1080. So there's some of the specs here. It does save in JPEG, AVI for the formats. It is compatible with a micro SD, or what they also call as a TF card. And the different screens and the built-in flash and a rechargeable battery. It does not come with a memory card, so you do have to purchase that separately. And that's what I actually did is they actually had a 32 gigabyte micro SD card on there. And I think this was about $15 or $18, and this is actually faster and higher than a Class 10 memory card, which is recommended. So it is one of the really good, high, fast, good memory cards. So I do recommend that if you're looking for a memory card, definitely check out GearBest.com. Those I'm actually really happy with. The camera was about 65 Canadian. Again, it comes with the dual screen. So that was one of the things that we wanted to check. So I'm actually just going to show just on some of the things there that comes with the package. So it does come with a charging and a USB data exchange cable. Comes with a pouch. Then it also comes with a wall adapter. Then, of course, there's the camera and it also has the battery. So it is really nice and waterproof. It does have a really good seal on the bottom. Whoops. Turning it on at the same time I'm opening up to show you the battery. So it does take the battery, the BP5M. So I did do some research. It's not a very it is only a 550 for the battery. So I do recommend that if you want to have a longer battery, that you can actually go out there and find and buy a higher capacity battery for the camera. And that's one of the things that I did look for, so I wanted to make sure I had a camera that I can get extra batteries for. And then from inside there as well, that is also where, the memory card is. I was just going to get it out just to show you. And of course, I just didn't have the nails to kind of push in there. So this was the memory card that I got from them as well. Everything just all sits nicely on the inside. In goes the camera, locks really nice and tight. So it does have like a little bit of a stand, so it actually can stand on its side if you want to have it just automatically stand. So as you can see, there is the screen on the back, and then there is a screen on the front. To get the screen on the front, you actually just swap it around, so that way you can kind of view from the other side, so when you're doing selfies. So that was one of the reasons why I got the camera. It does take a little bit to get used to it. Right now it's still actually running on pretty much the first original charge that came with it. It does have a knob on the side, which is for close-up and mountain, so depending on what type of scenery that you're going to be using. Now, and it can actually hold quite a lot with that Gigabyte card. It all depends on what kind of setting you put it on and how kind of quality. So it does have the zooms, all the different menus and the buttons on the back, just like a regular camera. And then, of course, it does have the flash. So I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons that I found with the camera. One of the pros is it does have the screen on both sides. That was a bonus. It does have waterproofing, and it can do the 1080p, and it can support up to the 32 gigabytes. Now, as for the quality of pictures, because it is an inexpensive camera, you are going to notice the pictures are going to be not as crisp and as high as a little bit more expensive camera. So it does do it a little bit lower DPI setting, so which does affect somewhat of some of the things. Now, so the flash is not super strong. It is just a little LED, so it's not going to be like a regular flash in a camera. It's only going to light up only so far. So if you need something to be taking a lot of nighttime pictures, I don't actually recommend this for the nighttime. I would actually step up to a different camera that they would have. But as for a basic camera, this did not too bad. It did do some good pictures outside. The only thing is it doesn't do like an autofocus. So it's not like you press or hold or anything for the focus and then go to take a picture. It's literally snap. Okay. So at the same time, I'm just going to go back in. Oops. One more. So there's the picture of you I just took. So as you can see, it's not too bad of a picture. As long as there's lots of light. Oops, and I just went through and deleted that picture. Okay. As long as there's lots of light, it actually does pretty well. Now for video, I have tested it on the 1080p. It wasn't very fast. It was a little bit choppy. You can't move too fast, as it won't keep up. It will be just a blur. But other than that, if you are just kind of holding it more of a steady, the camera's going to work. So if you want to do super fast action, I wouldn't recommend this camera. But if you want to take some pictures where you have time to focus and you're not going to be moving around a lot, the camera is actually going to be not too bad. It actually will be a good. The quality is not going to be as good as a more expensive, but if you're looking for a basic camera that you want to take some pictures and take some video, this will be a good job. But if you want to be a little bit more professional, then I would definitely step up onto something else that they do have. Right? And then especially when you go into the video mode, because the video mode kind of adjusts, the video mode needs a lot more light in order for this to work. And I'll actually just kind of switch it over, because as you can see, the video mode's a little bit different. I've also got it in the 1080p right now. So some of the videos and some of the shots I did weren't too bad. There is one thing that is really a con on this camera, and it is the speaker. The way that they've attached the speaker, it doesn't pick up sound very well. Some of my videos you couldn't even hear me, others it was fine. Other times it's if you touch or move anything of the case, it really amplifies that sound. So I do have a feeling that as for sound, it's not the best. It's for general video, or if you just want to take pictures, then it would be a good camera. But if it's something that you really want to do some good, high quality photography of your pictures, definitely you want to pay a little bit more. But for a basic camera, for the price, you really can't go wrong. $65, you've got a camera which is waterproof. It does the selfie, it does both sides. And it also does do up to the 24 megapixels and so forth. So that's pretty much my review on that. It's not bad, but I would recommend, you know what, maybe spending a little bit more if you want a really good camera in there. But definitely get the memory cards from them because they are very competitive and value priced, and very good quality. So definitely I'm going from there. I will have the links for this product, for both of these actually on the bottom of my video here, and then you can go ahead there. You know what? Definitely check them out. Right, because I think it'll be, you might be surprised at what you can find on there. They did have, for example, some of the name brand, like for example Kingston memory cards, but of course they were almost double the price of this. If you don't mind the name and you don't care if it's not a name brand, you can get some really good products. So you know what, check that out. The other thing is let me know below on your thoughts if you go to the website, or if you've actually purchased any products there, if if you have any feedbacks or any things, or even what kind of a camera you're looking for. Maybe I'll see if I can help you find something there that's going to save you a few dollars in your wallet. All right. Thanks for watching.